Hi, I'm Simon Murgatroyd and I'm here with a seasonal insight into Alan Ayckbourn's writing. As any Ayckbourn fan will know, Christmas turns up quite a few times in Alan Ayckbourn's plays. In fact, a couple of his most famous works are set during the festive period. One of the reasons for this is, as the playwright has frequently pointed out, Christmas is the perfect time for awkward reunions and relationships. One of his most famous quotes is, "Christmas is a gift to a dramatist. You're always looking for a reason to stick a group of people together who can't stand each other, aren't you? Dinner parties are good, but what better time than Christmas? You've got 3 days together and there's always bound to be at least a cousin no one can stand. I've seen it all at my own Christmases." Which explains why Christmas crops up rather a lot over the playwright's many works. But how many of Alan Ayckbourn's plays feature Christmas within them? 2, 3, 4 perhaps? We'll take a guess and we'll see how close you are at the end as we list every Ayckbourn play set during the Christmas period or alluding to Christmas. Pop on your paper crown and settle down. Alan was writing in Christmas mode from his second year of professional writing with Dad's Tale, followed the year after by Christmas v Mastermind, both little known being withdrawn and unpublished. Dad's Tale follows a poor family in their dreams of a better Christmas, whilst Christmas v Mastermind has an evil genius criminal attempting to stop Santa delivering presents. Next up is one of the most famous ones, Absurd Person Singular, which is set in 3 kitchens over 3 Christmases and is one of the playwright's most effective use of the festive season. Christmas is definitely hell here, particularly if Sydney and Jane Hopcroft plan to spring a surprise visit with their party games. If you've seen Joking Apart, you'll know the standout third scene is set on Boxing Day, when Richard and Sven engage in their classic tennis match. Not much seasonal bonhomie on display there, but plenty of laughs. If you know the next one, then I'm afraid to say you're on the highest level of Ayckbourn geekdom. In 1980, he and the composer Paul Todd wrote their first musical together, Suburban Strains, scene 31 of which is set during Christmas. The next play is far more obvious and likely known by anyone who's a fan of Alan Ayckbourn's writing. Season's Greetings is the quintessential Ayckbourn Christmas play, bringing together a family and a mystery guest from Christmas Eve to Boxing Day, leading to an unforgettable celebration, complete with shenanigans beneath the Christmas tree and attempted manslaughter. Another obscure one is Intimate Exchanges. While this is quite a well-known play, there's probably not many people who realise that one of its 16 different endings is called A Midnight Mass and it's set on Christmas Eve. Even fewer people will have likely seen it. For those looking for Alan Ayckbourn's darkest Christmas, you need look no further than Wildest Dreams, whose second act leads up to the celebration. Not that there's much festive spirit to enjoy, and where we learn that an omelette pan is probably not the best gift for a loved one. Moving on to Time of My Life, which features a Christmas dinner at the restaurant Esser da Calvi during Act 1. This is an awkward early Christmas meal, complete with resentments, an incomprehensible singing waiter, and some very strange desserts. We're now into the new millennium with Game Plan. That's the first of the Damsels in Distress trilogy. With Act 2, Scene 2 set the week before Christmas, complete with a festive tree and a police visit over a body thrown into the River Thames. It's also the week before Christmas in Improbable Fiction, the literary mashup about a writer's circle whose unwritten creations all spring to life during the second act. Sugar Daddies opens with Santa Claus being rescued after nearly getting knocked down. So whilst that one definitely counts as a Christmas play, Santa isn't all he initially appears to be, but rather a shady old-time criminal who is about to become a very bad influence on the young woman who rescued him. Life and Beth is set on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and features a ghost of Christmas past when Beth's late husband makes an unwelcome return during the family celebrations, although whether he's as unwelcome as her sister-in-law is up for debate. Which leaves us with the most recent Christmas adventure, with A Brief History of Women, whose third act is set during rehearsals for a Christmas pantomime with a wonderfully inappropriate song by the Dame. So there you have it, Alan Ayckbourn's plays which allude to or feature Christmas. I make it 14 plays. Did you guess right or come close? All this demonstrates that, to Alan Ayckbourn at least, Christmas is the gift that keeps on giving, and no matter how his characters may hope it'll be a storybook Christmas or perhaps just can't be any worse than previous years, it's never quite what anyone expects. Or, as Alan Ayckbourn himself puts it,
well, Christmas is where you invite the people you don't want to invite to your house until there's just 2 days, and then get rid of them the day after Boxing Day, and this powder keg of personality is drawn together into this house. And I used to endure them. Doorknobs were broken off our house and people slamming, and my mother came to blows with somebody once for sitting in the wrong chair. And you're thinking, what happens to people? This is supposed to be a good time, and there's goodwill pumping out from all the televisions and radios, and you think, what is hell? That's why I live such a big house, because when it's Christmas time, I go in a very distant room.
Here's hoping your festive celebrations are much better than those on display in the plays. Happy Christmas, and thanks for supporting the channel during its inaugural year. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back in the new year.